So, as we rebox and send back the Ruger American, let's have a few last thoughts on it. This is the range specification, although it will shortly be changing in the UK. It has a 5+1 magazine capability on this. It's going to have a longer PMag type on it, the models to come. But other than that, this is how you're going to be able to buy one. Right, muzzle thread, great. It's got a nice little recessed crown on it. It's all very neat. Shoots well. It's a hammer forged barrel. No, sorry, I think it might be a button rifle barrel. Can't remember on that one, but I'm sure the Ruger website will tell you. What am I thinking about it? Well, this rifle, I've had it in a 223-556 before. It's a very handy little rifle. It's not too expensive, and it does exactly what it says it's going to do. It comes with a Weaver rail on it. You'll have seen I've had a Hawk Frontier 30 FFP scope on, and it's also had a Wildcat Evo moderator on it. 3-lug bolt, 70-degree lift, 5+1 in the magazine. The trigger's breaking at 1400 grams. It's pretty crisp, it's certainly very tactile, and I didn't mind using it at all. We've got a tang safety on the back, 2 positions, neither of which locks the bolt, which is never a problem really. And the back end on the polymer stock's got a 13.75 length of pull, 350mm. It's got a fairly thick recoil pad on it, which is a bit squidgy, and you don't need it on the smaller cartridges. But there we go. So this one's been especially interesting because I've been testing it in 300 Blackout. Now the 300 Blackout is an article in itself, if not more. It's been very interesting. You can drive bullets from 125 grains, probably actually less, maybe down to 78s I think I've seen, up to 200 220s. 7-inch twist straight on the barrel here, I believe. I'm sure it's engraved somewhere on there. Yep, 1 in 7. That's upside down, but 1 in 7. So it's stabilised well, and it's unusual for a review rifle for me because as well as running it with some Cellier and Bellow factory ammo, I've also run it with hand-loaded ammunition, Sierra TMKs, Vitavori powders, Ramshot powders, thanks to Henry Cranks, and Hannum's reloading. My preference in it actually turned out to run it with a 175 TMKs over Vitavori N120. I won't state specific details. And I rather like that, and it was actually getting close into half-inch groups at 100 yards, or sort of 15mm at 100 metres. I would like to have done a lot more with it, but time has come to an end, and it's a review project like any other. The fundamental fact is though that the gun is core capable, and it's a huge experimentation because it's the first time I've had a 300 Blackout. It's a very interesting cartridge. It will have its users, it will have its likers, it will have its unlikers, but it's got quite a lot of capability. And the big thing with it is you can run everything from subsonic light bullets to subsonic heavy bullets to high velocity light bullets and medium sort of 2,250 feet per second, 200 grain high BC bullets for a bit more long range plinking. I don't specifically think it's a great foxing round because until you can get a really super performing expanding bullet, I think it's going to be a little bit limited, but that's to come, and there are some 100 rounds now that are suitable for that. Comes the Weaver rail on it. I've been running this first focal plane Hawk scope, which has been a really nice match for it. That's about an 800-pound scope on a 700-pound rifle. Moderator's probably likely to 275 to 300 pounds. Just a really nice all-round package. You do not need to spend 7 or 8 grand or even 4 or 5 grand on a rifle to get something that is fun to shoot and rewarding. And the biggest deal with this is it's been very rewarding to gain more and almost have a bit of a fall back in love with reloading again. It's got me back in the groove. So yeah, Ruger American Ranch is going to get a thumbs up from me. I rather liked it. Au revoir.